Good morning, y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all to bear with me on this one because this is sort of hard for me. I wasn't even gonna touch bases with this one, but the comments was ridiculous. You know, First I want to say I commend you, baby, for coming out, telling your truth, and I believe you. Watching you, watching this child yesterday, it was like talking to my daughter. You know, I told y'all, and some may not even know. My daughter got molested. Y'all bear with me on this one because this one hard and my mind just be juggling. But my daughter had got molested when she was young. I'm on my second marriage, but my first marriage, I came out with 3 children. And biological kids of mine. Anyway, I was young and I was working the CNA work. And I used to pull doubles. And I needed a babysitter. So my sister-in-law would keep my children for me. And my kids loved her. I mean, when I tell y'all she loved her, they loved her. They loved her. So, it wasn't nothing for my children to go down there and stay a weekend. And when if I had a lot of doubles that week, they would stay down there for the whole week. And anyway, my daughter is 30-something years old now. And I had a conversation with her, asking her, what is it? Why is it that you can't get on your feet? And she was crying and trembling and told me that her cousin, during the time that her aunt was watching them, the cousin molested her. As a mother, I was hurt. I asked her why she didn't tell me. They loved it, their aunt. And why you didn't tell somebody? She said she did. She told her aunt. She told me that her aunt told her that if she told me or anybody else, they would put her in jail. So my daughter never told me. My daughter carried that hurt with her all them years. That weight was killing my daughter, trying to destroy her. So, moving forward, I remarried. And I got a phone call one day. My ex-sister-in-law had 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. I got a phone call from the school one day. Her daughter was on the phone and asked me, these people want to talk to you. She was crying. It was DSS. Some of y'all call them DFC or C, whatever, but ours is called DSS. So, CDF, Child Protective, CPS, Child Protective Service. Anyway, come to find out, a situation that was taking place in her home with her mother. By now, they aunt, my daughter, them aunt, is on drugs. And they wanted to place the child somewhere. So they asked me, could the child come and stay with me? So I took the child in because I love them. Them my nieces and nephews, no matter what, they still my nieces and nephews, even though that I had remarried. Anyway, so I took that child in. So later on, her boys came, who was in jail. They got out of jail, had nowhere to go. I talked with my husband, my new husband, who's no kin to them. Now, he don't tuck in this child that's no kin to him. And I asked him, could my daughter abuser come and stay, which I didn't know. I didn't know at the time. And my husband agreed, and so he came and stayed with us. Let me tell you how deep this thing is. Do y'all not know? I know about it now. And I take this child phone calls. I send this baby money when he need it. I will be confronting him, but I will not do it while he incarcerated. If God willing and he come out and I'm still here on this earth, I will let him know how much he destroyed my daughter, but always also hurted me, because I wouldn't have never brought him up under my roof. So I ask y'all to be mindful that this is not you. This is not you. You don't have no idea how it may be affecting this child. Just 2 weeks ago, I told my daughter, I said, I need you to go get to yourself in the bathroom and pray. And ask God to heal the little girl in you that's hurt. Because that little girl is trying to destroy the woman that you're supposed to be today. I said, see, baby, that little girl can't carry the weight of a woman. I said, you ask God, if he don't heal her, make it where the woman can carry the little girl instead of the little girl carrying the weight of the woman. So when y'all ask, why didn't he come out earlier? He was being questioned, and y'all got this little 1 minute video floating around thinking that he admitted that he lied and stuff. Number one, did y'all hear the tone of your captain's voice when she was asking him? He was being questioned by the same person that abused him. It's plenty of times when I was little and I knew I was going to get a whooping for something that I did. And I would stand there and tell my mama flat out in her face, no, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't know, knowing all the time I did it. Knowing all the time that I did it. So just because he said nothing, that tape don't mean one single thing. One single thing. I'm gonna say this. Let's be careful what we put out on this internet, y'all. You wonder why so many people don't come out and say something. Y'all, this this ain't only a lesson for the people at hand. This ain't only them. This is to help somebody else in their situation, somebody else that may run across this and may feel like, oh, if he could do it, I could do it. I'm going to tell it. You know, we're not living in them times where what goes on in the house stays in the house. We're not in them times no more. We're not living in the time where we calling Uncle Bill or Uncle Joe or he just crazy. We living in a time where we going out getting counseling now. We sitting there. We sitting there telling somebody our problem. We in a time where we are searching for healing. You know, and nothing wrong with being counseled. You know, to sit there and tell somebody who absolutely don't even know you everything that you got on you, the weight that you are carrying. And not when you walk out that door feeling like that you're going to be judged. Or feeling like that, oh, did I mess up by telling this person something? Because you can't tell everybody everything. So you don't have to worry about when you pouring your heart out or telling your secret pain, your inner pain to someone, that they going to go tell their friend and this and that. You don't have to worry about that. So it's okay to get counseling. But it's not okay for y'all to sit up here and flat out call somebody a liar. That's not okay. The weight that, like I said, it made me wonder, do y'all feel like that because a lot of things used to go on back in the days, was y'all touched and didn't open your mouth and still greeted Uncle Joe, Uncle Bill? That's not this time, y'all. That's not that situation. I can't imagine the imagination of being abused by the same person that's supposed to protect you. It's so unreal. I am carrying a load on me because I'm supposed to have been my children's protector. Do y'all not know how that made me feel? That I took my children to a place where my daughter got abused. Do you not know how that make me feel as a mother? Y'all, let's watch how we handle this. If you can't handle it, stay out of it. Sit back. Pray for him. Pray for her. That's all I got to say, y'all. That's all I got to say.